Have you ever looked up at the sky? Look at the white clouds floating in the blue sky. Questions arise in my heart. These seem light, soft. How big are the cotton clouds? How are they able to hover in the sky, rather than falling like rain? It's intuitive. Clouds seem to have no weight, reachable and illusory. But science tells us that the truth is far more shocking than imagined. An ordinary cloud. The total amount of water droplets inside it can reach hundreds of thousands of kilograms, equivalent to hundreds of fully loaded trucks and towering thunderstorm clouds. It may even contain millions of tons of water. It's the equivalent of a mountain floating in the sky. Why did such an amazing weight never fall? This is one of nature's greatest mysteries. Scientists discovered through observation. Clouds are not invisible mist in the air. It is made up of countless tiny water droplets, or ice crystals. Each droplet is just a few microns in diameter. It is dozens of times thinner than a hair. Because a single drop of water is light, updrafts in the air lift them up, make them levitate. Billions of water droplets gather into magnificent clouds. The overall weight is huge, but scattered over countless tiny particles, balanced with airflow. So, ice to float in the sky. The air is not static. The Earth's atmosphere is constantly in motion. The sun heats the surface, and warm air rises. Cold air drops. This convection provides the cloud with the levitation power. Strong updrafts can raise clouds, forming thick cumulonimbus and cumulonimbus clouds. When the water droplets are large enough, when the air lifting capacity is exceeded, they fall in the form of rain. Cloud formation depends on condensation nuclei in the air. Tiny dust, sea salt or aerosols provide adhesion points for water vapor, allow water droplets to form. The number and size of clouds determine the brightness of clouds, suspension time and precipitation efficiency. Air pollution increases cloud count, make the clouds brighter, more reflective, but rainfall may decrease. This explains industrialized regions. Common bright clouds with little rain. Modern technology is it can accurately measure the weight and structure of clouds. Radar LiDAR, microwave amplitude design and satellite cold water content and height measured evenly between SAC and MODI. Scientists have discovered that Baojuanyun contains only a few tens of grams of water per square meter, and heavy, based on dozens to hundreds of grams per square meter. The entire cloud accumulated thousands of tons of water, tens of thousands of tons or more, every time fish form a rising precipitation. Are complex physical processes, the result of exchange with energy. Thunderstorms rise inside. Airflow can exceed tens of meters per second, make the water droplets rise and fall repeatedly. Hail and lightning are born. Behind the macro phenomenon is the precise balance of micro-physical processes. The mechanism of coagulation causes small water droplets to grow into raindrops. Ice crystals interact with supercooled water droplets to form blood rain hail. Clouds are not just mysteries of weight and levitation. They also play an important role in the Earth system. Low-level clouds reflect sunlight, reduce surface temperature. High-altitude cirrus clouds absorb long-wave radiation, generate greenhouse effect, regulating the Earth's energy budget and climate. Cloud participation in the global water cycle. Water evaporates from ocean lakes and rises to form clouds. Finally, it returns to the ground with rain and snow to nourish all things. Scientists explore artificial impact clouds, such as ocean cloud increment or artificial rainfall enhancement, changing precipitation and reverse forecast rate. But any intervention is fraught with risks, may affect ecology and climate. In culture and art, clouds also have a special status. Literature and painting. Clouds depict light and shadow emotions and instant beauty. Science is all about the physical nature of clouds. Art and mythology give him emotion and meaning. Science and romance blend, make human understanding of clouds both rational and emotional. Looking up at the clouds, we don't just see water droplets and ice crystals, more able to feel the natural wisdom and the mysteries of the universe. Every time I stare at the sky, it's all about weight. Thinking about the laws of nature. High-altitude observation. The micro-physical properties of clouds are closely related to climate. Low number of clouds, size, distribution, and height determine cloud albedo and lifetime. Affect global temperature. Ocean cloud increment experiment shows dropping sea salt particles into clouds can increase cloud brightness, reflect more sunlight. Local temperature reduction. However, cloud systems are complex. Slight change may cause unexpected weather and ecological consequences. Scientists call for cautious intervention. The weight-floating mechanism of clouds and its climatic effects. It is the best example of the intersection of science and mystery. They remind us, the most common phenomena in nature. They have the deepest laws. They are the most poetic wonders in the sky. Also on Earth, an important guarantee for the continuation of life. Every time the wind blows the clouds, we seem to see invisible forces, holding billions of tons of water. Feel the air, heat and moisture power. A magnificent picture of shared interpretation. He reminds humans to revere nature, explore the unknown, understanding science, and touch the mysteries of the universe with your heart. Clouds are not just a meteorological phenomenon. It is the poetry of nature. It's a timeless canvas of science and imagination. A wonder in the sky that carries weight and beauty. It's man versus nature, a figurative embodiment of infinite curiosity and awe. It's connected science, the bridge between art and philosophy. It is an indispensable element in the Earth cycle. It is to make each generation of viewers ponder the mysteries of the universe, feel the power of nature and the wonders of life. It's science, a synthesis of cultural symbols and spiritual shock. It is the most magnificent picture that nature has bestowed on human beings. With the deepest discrimination, it's about understanding the Earth, understanding the atmosphere, understanding the water cycle. A window into the mystery of floating in the sky. Every time I look up at the sky, wonderful moment where mind and science meet, is the carrying weight, carrying energy, a white miracle of imagination and awe.